Alright, let's see. Up, up. Oh my god. This is not... Okay, hold on. Okay, wait. Did I mess something up here? Oh, okay, we're live, we're in, we're so in. Okay. Okay, we're so in. Alright, welcome. This is the worst thing I've ever done. This is literally the worst thing I've ever done. I don't know why I'm doing this, I really don't. I guess I like torturing myself or something, but the plan is simple. The plan is simple. Um, we've got a team here. Nothing really groundbreaking, just some simple spreads and stuff. We're just gonna see how far we can take it. That is it. Hopefully we can maybe, get to number one, before this regulation is obsolete and regulation G of all things comes back, but we'll see. I have faith in it. I don't know if I have faith in myself, but I have faith that this team has what it takes, even if it's built kind of poorly right now. Um, oh, I am really glad I looked at the preview again. I actually would have cried if I went into another game with Boom that isn't Grassy Surge, because I did do a little bit of testing the other night, and this wasn't Grassy Surge. But yeah, this this is gonna be an experience, let me tell you, because like I largely feel like I have ideas on what I'm doing, but at the same time, I also largely don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. And I guess there's really no need to keep yapping. I mean, between what I've already said and like the description, I think we all have a pretty good idea as to how this is gonna go. So, let's just hop right in. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that can happen? Alright. I already am scared, honestly. At least it's not Masabe. What actually is happening here? Frankly, I'm surprised this isn't meant to be a Trick Room team. Um, I imagine Gambit and Ursaluna almost definitely get brought. Whimsicott probably has to for speed control. And where's their support? Muscle. So is it gonna be like Whimsicott Muscle lead probably? That's what I'm That's my assumption. So I'm gonna lead Incineroar and Murkrow, and then this is really scary. I'll go Elephant Sylveon in the back. That is not at all what I was expecting. That sucks for me, cause I just gave King Gambit a free to fight boost. Alright, I feel like I just need to go ahead and set up Tailwind, and I'm going to Blaze is interesting. I'm going to just fake out the Typhlosion, honestly. Because I really am not thrilled on how to start it, and I want to get speed control. I didn't realize Syrian Typhlosion was a ghost type. I didn't. I didn't choose the starter in Legends Arceus. I wasn't. Oh no. Oh, I'm already so cooked. Uh-oh. I guess on the right side, King Gambit instantly uses his Terra here. Or her Terra, I should say. I don't know. I'm gonna flip turn because I think Hero Palafin is the only chance I have here. And then I don't know, Kowtow Cleave is really annoying. I might just try to I need to knock off the Assault Vest. I got read like a book. So at least I can get Sylveon in for free now. That's big. And then, okay, so we're gonna have to win like this. So my immediate inclination, I feel like whether or not I have any chance at all relies on if I get the Whimsicott read right. As in, I could Terra Sylveon or Terra Palafin and lock into that slot. I'm gonna Terra Palafin, and then this might prove to be a mistake, but I'm gonna just Wave Crash into the Gambit slot. Ooh, sunny day. I didn't pay attention to that. Luckily, King Gambit is down now. So Typhlosion comes back out. I did a big chunk of damage actually. So I can Hyper Voice again. And then I think I just Wave Crash again into this slot. Yeah, Tailwind comes out. I was not expecting that to Oko in Sun, I'm gonna be so honest with you, but maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Like, I've got absolute crack on this Hero Palafin. And this is scary. This should be this should be a very slow Ursaluna, I feel. I have a hard time believing that this Ursaluna is going to outspeed, at the very least, Palafin. Oh my. That was horrifying. Okay, we win. We win. Alright. Okay, game two. Honestly, I think I still 110% want to leave Murkrow. Because I feel like that's the only chance I have of matching if Whimsicott goes in. And I think this time I'm actually gonna opt to bring Rillaboom over Incineroar. I'm still gonna have Palafin, and I'm still gonna have Sylveon, I think, because at least I can still get a Fire Core going here if I need it, which I might for Whimsicott or for King Gambit. So, yeah. Same lead. Okay, no. Okay, this is good. This is really good. So I'm actually not going to tell him off the bat. I want to taunt Whimsicott. They are probably going to read this and Moonblast into this slot, and then Murkrow probably goes down immediately. I'm actually gonna burn my Terra here and use U-turn into the Whimsicott slot. Oh, it's faster. Okay, that's silly of me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to navigate around this anymore, honestly. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to navigate around this anymore. Um, that may have just sold the game, honestly. I think absolute worst case scenario is if we see a Terra from Typhlosion kind of just dooms it, huh? Okay, yeah, you're just gonna be faster. So we're gonna bring out Rillaboom. Okay, Sylveon's so good. Throat Spray comes out. What are we thinking here? If this guy brought Ursaluna, it might be doomed. If they brought Ursaluna, I don't see a way out. If they brought Gambit, I also don't see a way out for that matter. I guess the one thing to note is that Terra hasn't been burnt yet, so that works in my favor, I guess. But, it's a little rough right now, honestly. Plus, Flosion comes back out. I have no clue how I'm dealing with this at all. I mean, this is gonna be slow U-turn more than likely, so I feel like I just have to go for this. Because I'm always gonna get out. Rillaboom always gets outsped by Typhlosion, so at least I can try to get Palafin in and make something happen. And it becomes a little more manageable in that scenario. But if they see it coming, I don't know what I do. Yeah, and that might doom it. Uh. Okay. It's not in. It might be doomed, actually. I no longer see a way out. I no longer see a way out. Like, not in the slightest. I don't know what I'm doing against Syrian Typhlosion here. The ghost typing is just so annoying to deal with here because it just shuts off my plan. Yeah. And I mean, that's cool and all, but I mean, I guess this helps me understand my ranges a bit more by just playing it out and not insta forfeiting. But yeah, this game is definitely just over. We're going to game 3. Yeah, and then this kills now. This is a really interesting situation, actually. Mm, Prankster, I'm pretty sure has priority over me, so Sunny Day. Yeah, if this is Sunny Day, I still lose. Like, uh, that's so sad. Just barely out of reach. That might have been arranged too. All right. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to lead Goldango Murkrow, and this time, if Typhlosion comes out, we're gonna threaten it with a Shadow Ball. Because the thing is, I can Terra normal if things get dicey. So I can play to make a read on this coming in, which I really don't know if I see them bringing Typhlosion in first again, honestly. I definitely think Whimsicott is staying in, which is why I'm keeping Murkrow. Or actually, knowing that that's what they've been doing, maybe I'm gonna go Goldango and Incineroar, so I can just try to get a Flare Blitz, or not even a Flare Blitz, but just bait out a Terra from Whimsicott so that none of the other threats can use it. Palafin is gonna stay, and I think I might... Let's have Life Orb. Do I ever bring Murkrow? I think Murkrow in the back is a good play, because I'm planning on sweeping with Dingo this game. This is like the absolute best possible scenario for me, honestly. God, this is such a good scenario. Um, I'm gonna make a call. I don't think Whimsicott switches out here. Or, I mean, I do. No, wait, hold on, wait, hold on. Yeah, I think Whimsicott switches out, so I just want to get an item off on whatever switches in. Really? I was truly expecting them to be scared of the fake out there. Okay, alright. Got me good. Like, no complaints. And then we're gonna Terragos, because I feel like I really just kind of need Murkrow to stay alive, and that's not gonna happen if Sakai just chucks in a Moonblast on my side of the field. And I need Goldingo to move first whenever possible. No Sash. Okay, that's nice. We're probably gonna see Raging Bull. Okay. But that's fine. Goldango is gonna outspeed near everything. This is the scary one right here. We're gonna protect into... This is actually really awkward. Because I know for a fact Specs Typhlosion just packs me up here. I want to see what happens here. Yeah, Eruption's gonna come out. I should live. Never mind. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess the good thing now is that I should have very close to a kill at the very least on the Typhlosion. I really hope I didn't grief though. Okay. Okay. That was doomed if Aquajet came into that slot. And it's over now, no? Because this can't move first ever, because I have Tailwind. So I just... Yeah, I do this. Oh, that was stressful. But I somehow found a way. Yeah, I really thought that Goldingo was the right choice there, so I was glad to know that I had a good intuition there, even if I probably had a lot safer of a way to do this. I actually should. I think this is a time where I need to like legitimately look at the damage calculator real quick, cause I feel like I definitely may have griefed using Terra on Murkrow there. Just a hunch. Let's see. Alright. Let's see, just a second. Okay, hold on. Sorry, really trying to see if there's an easy way to open the damage calc in the actual Showdown app, because I find it hard to believe that there isn't. It's just I'm not really sure how to navigate through that, to be quite honest with you. So I might just do this on a separate tab. Which kind of sucks, because part of this I would like to actually, like, show what I'm doing, what I'm trying to, like, calc for. But, let's see. Let's just see. Oh wow, it actually doesn't look like that's the case. Um, and the thing is, I feel like I remember there being a command to do it just in chat, I thought. Because let's see. Um, calc, all this. Okay, yeah, and it's just gonna link. Okay. That's a little unfortunate, I must say, but we all make do. Okay, so we're looking at Ephili Light Murkrow. So Ephili 252 HP, nothing in defense, right? Okay, 4 special defense. And then Whimsicott. Uh, okay, let's It was covert cloak, so let's just see. That won't really do anything. Okay, and then this is both level 50. Okay, so Murkrow was 100% dying there. Well, it's a range if it's max special attack. Like 1 in 3, roughly 37.5. And then if it was plus special attack nature, it's almost guaranteed, but most of Sakat are plus speed, I'm pretty sure. I guess another thing I could do is go on Picolytics and look for that, or to see what spreads a lot of Whimsicott use, at least in Regulation G. I know things will probably change between regulations, but just to have an idea. Yeah, it seems to be timid, and a lot of 252 special attack, 252. Or actually, it's a mixed bag, actually, because there's a huge chunk of people who will just run the 252, 252 spread on special attack speed, but a lot of people just opt for bulky Whimsicott. And if that's the case, we're never looking at more than 4 EVs on special attack, and then it actually never occurs. So I guess I was kind of just making a call as to if I thought they were just that deep into the special attack stat. Can never do more than 80, can never do less than 68. That's good to know. Alright, so, um, that being said, I know that was pretty boring to watch, and I really wish OBS, didn't black screen every time I'm tapped out of Showdown, because I didn't even realize the stream was just effectively showing a black screen while I was doing all this. But part of the learning experience, I guess. Never really streamed before, so we'll improve both in Pokemon and in streaming. Maybe, maybe not. But enough stalling, let's get on to the next battle. This is a weird team. So many mons that I'm just not used to seeing. I guess it's just the whole thing of literally anything going if you're in like 1000 elo, but man, Rotom Wash shouldn't be too much of a. Oh, wait, what do I do against Rotom Wash? Wait, hold on. Because electric resists grass. Wait, do I not have an answer for this? Alright, or I don't have anything super effective. Um, I don't remember how tanky Wash is usually. Any Trick Room on. Okay, Porygon is the Trick Room on, so we're 100% just gonna lead Murkrow and probably Rillaboom. That sucks if Torkoal is here. Actually, Murkrow, Palafin, Rillaboom, and then probably Sylveon. Okay, I regret a lot of things now, to be quite honest with you. Um, I always have to taunt here, unfortunately. And then I guess I'll just also Jet Punch into, not Jet Punch, but Flip Turn into the Porygon slot. Okay. And I, honest to God, don't have anything that's dealing with this, so I guess we're just gonna try to get some damage up. We're gonna do foul play into the Rillaboom slot, and no, we're not. We're gonna tailwind. I want to be faster, ideally, and then we're gonna launch a hyper voice. Yeah, because I'm gonna get packed up by Woodhammer really soon anyway. I don't know if I have any say in this matter at all, so I could also just do. I could swap into Rilla, but if it's U-turn, I'm cooked. I'm gonna commit to Hyper Voice. I feel like it's good damage. They're so tanky. It's Eviolite. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't swap into Rillaboom though. Terra Blast. This is getting very scary very fast. I think I don't have a win con anymore, honestly, because Torkoal being in here is a bit of a problem. But the thing is, like, I'm noticing that I don't have a lot of answers for weather, and that's going to be a problem later. Yeah, just try to limit the effectiveness of eruption. Weather ball. Ooh. Okay. Taunt ends. I'm still in Tailwind, so this is fine, usually, because Wave Crash into Hyper Voice should always just double KO here if they don't swap. I have a feeling Torkoal's gonna swap into Rillaboom, but I really don't have a say in the matter and what I can do against that, honestly. Short of double targeting Porygon, but Porygon's probably dying to Hyper Voice anyway, so I may as well get more damage on the other slot. That's the way I see it. I don't know if that's the right way to see it, but we'll just see. I really hope. Okay. I was about to say, I don't know if they are just not moving intentionally, but that's interesting. Luna probably. Oh, no. Ugh. To be honest, I think this is a certified double protect I get packed up though, is the thing. I think Sylveon at least has to make an attempt to do something here. But they're gonna read that. Okay, no. I'm a yeah, I think this is right. I should have just protected. I knew I was making the call. They were going. Ugh, that's so sad. Sylveon didn't have to die there. I mean, they were dying next turn because I'm no longer in Tailwind, so I no longer outspeed. But, I'm really annoyed with how that went down. I can't lie. Protect, and we're gonna U-turn the Decidueye slot. Oh my god, that's so much damage. I should have just... Okay. Um, last time Palafins wave crashed at 21. So this is really rough. I think I actually need to try to kill the Rillaboom for no. Rillaboom is just so tanky though. But I feel like it's what I have to do. I feel like it's 100% what I have to do. That may have proven to be a mistake. We'll see. Well, just you and me to situate. I think Woodhammer is probably my best move, is the crazy thing. Yeah, I have to Woodhammer here and hope it 2 hits. It did not 2-hit. It crit! That so mattered. I shouldn't have been in a position. Sylveon dying actually mega mattered there. That's so sad. I guess I was just playing a bit too much until when I didn't need to. That's so sad. But hey. I don't. I feel like this still has to be the lead, Murkrow. I'm going to lead Dingo this time, actually. And then still Palafin in the back, and I'm thinking probably Incineroar. Hold Okay. This is kind of not something you want to see, I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh-oh. I got so mixed. I got so mixed. We might be dropping this game. I hate to tell ya. I feel like I have to just launch Make It Rain here. I know Torkoal is tanky, but yeah, maybe no. Yeah. I'm beginning to wish I kind of opted to do um I kind of opted to bring Sylveon instead of Incineroar, but I think I can still make something work into Sun, especially. Okay. Foul play Torkoal because I want as much damage. Actually, foul play Rillaboom and then flip turn Torkoal. That's some spicy damage. That's some very spicy damage. Flare Blitz is Flare Blitz my best move here, or is it actually knockoff? 120 gets boosted to 180, gets boosted to like yeah, it's 100% Flare Blitz. I got mixed. I got so mixed. I'll admit it. Yeah, and then I'm not falling for the bait again. So I will foul play this now because I'm less confident that this does something. You always protect still, so I mean, grassy terrain is a little annoying, I must say. Fact of the matter is, I'm kind of not all that scared of the Torkoal, or oh, I didn't pay attention to what the Terra is. That mixed me real good. Okay, we might be in trouble. We might be in a wee bit of trouble. So much so that I don't know if I have a way out of this any longer. I was so not expecting. Oh my god, I knew it had recover and I just chose not to act on it. Wow. So that's how it's gonna end. I feel like I have to rely on a double protect here. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Is there any way this can get... No, because I can never win against a Porygon with recover. I should have done a lot better of a job keeping up with just in general things that otherwise wouldn't have surprised me. That's so unfortunate. All right, I think we're gonna have our first team building discussion because I feel like Sunny Day ever coming out is just a nightmare scenario. For that matter, any type of weather coming out. I can abuse water a lot more because of Palafin, but if it's not rain, I mean, if it's sun, that just kind of counters my entire team. So I need to think of a sun answer for sure. Um, it might honestly lie in replacing Palafin with Pelipper, to be completely honest. I just really didn't want to. I just don't want to have to do that because Flare Blitz is good when it's good, but I'm not really. I mean, I guess the stat spreads doesn't lie. I really am kind of using this to get a good hit in every now and then. It's just the fact that Palafin has so much attack power it can bring to the table. But the fact that it's 3 water moves hurts a lot. And even if I took out like Flip Turn or if I took out like Wave Crash with close combat, I don't know how much that would really affect things in the long run. Especially when we're gonna have stuff like Gholdengo running around. Stuff like just a lot of stuff that prefers to have a Ghost Terra. Whimsicott can be one. Incineroar is one. Like, I guess it could be good for like Terra Normal Gholdengo if that pops off in Regulation H at all. It could also be good into like Ursaluna, but ugh, that's a bit of a tough decision. The other thing that I'm noticing, I need to be figuring out how I can use Murkrow better. I don't know if I should just be trying to find a better Tailwind setter or if there's a legitimate argument for Murkrow as well. like, because I know Whimsicott is just a really hard counter, but it's not gonna be an uncommon one by any means. Like, the only benefit I can really say is that foul play is good, but I mean, let's just look at some stuff real quick, just on a completely blank. And I guess haze, because Whimsicott also doesn't get haze, but I haven't had to click haze yet, is the thing. It does get around stuff like the clear amulet, I suppose, because it's just kind of a reset, but also like the speed stat doesn't lie either. Because I mean 116 is really good, one of the highest in the format, at least out of mods that are actually gonna see usage. And then we have to go quite a ways down from Murkrow. No, I thought the gap was a little bit closer. 91. I mean, that makes sense because it's, yeah, it makes sense, but this is really tough. This is a tough problem to try to figure out. How can I get around Sun better? Because it really does feel like the answer is just having something that can override the weather. I mean, something that in theory could happen is Alolan Ninetales, because I could get like Aurorafil off, but Ice types in this meta feels kind of grief. Especially since Dingo just packs it up as is. I feel like I'd always have to burn Terra to keep it up. And like, it's not like there's really any Delta Stream music. Yeah, it's not even legal. Or I guess no. I mean, it's not Delta Stream. It's like what? Cloud. No, Delta. Cloud9 is the ability I'm thinking of, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is pretty rough. I'm not trying to pull up to the function with a Golduck. Altaria, I'd maybe consider if this was a format with like mechas, but that is definitely not the case. I mean, the defenses do kind of go kind of hard for what it's worth, but it's also like not doing damage, and it kind of just has a weird speed range. I guess the scenario here is that I try to find a ground type maybe that I can put up at least with sun, but then I'm kind of boned when it comes with rain. I'm also boned when it comes with snow. No, I don't quite think that's the play. Because like outside of Ursaluna, which doesn't work with my team really. Yeah. I mean, if I were to, hypothetically, if I were to add Ursaluna, it would most definitely be in place of Palafin, I think. If not Palafin, then Dango. Or I guess really not Dango, but it would be in place of Sylveon, come to think of it, because there really isn't too much that Fairy takes care of, is there? Um, that's kind of awkward. Yeah, Fairy is actually not a good offensive type this format, huh? I just don't really know. I mean, a Caledon has a speed stat of 85. I mean, that's a little similar to Danko's. It's actually faster than Danko, come to think of it. And it turns off my fire weakness. It's still pretty bad, but or it's not. Well, I shouldn't say it's pretty bad because like it's not. It's actually really solid. It has a lot more versatility. The ghost type coverage not being there anymore would kind of suck, but I mean, huh. I mean, if I were to add Arcaludon, I'd probably just be running a very standard set because it has stamina. I'd probably just be running Electro Shot, Body Press, Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor. And for that matter, if I'm doing that, I'd also would 110% pivot to Pelipperden so I can get Rain up so that Arcaludon starts becoming a real threat. So I guess that in itself kind of kills two birds with one stone. It's just having a 4 times electric weakness is a little tough, but outside of our Caledon, who's abusing electric moves, Pelipper with like Thunder, maybe? That really isn't even a threat, because I don't think many Pelipper would be running that. I'm not crazy. Pelipper does get Thunder, right? Oh, I don't know why I thought Pelipper got Thunder. Okay, ignore me, I'm just waffling. Wow, okay, yeah, then it would literally just be our Caledon done. And it would be good to have like wide guard support if I made the switch to Pelipper as well. Hurricane, that's what I'm thinking of. Um, maybe we go Pelipper over Palafin. I really wanted to try to make Palafin work, but I think it might be better to pivot away from Palafin and Gholdengo as sweepers and get Pelipper as like a weather setter and bulky special attacker, and then our Caledon is just a really bulky sweeper. I don't know if this still even leads into the trick room aspect of things anymore. I kind of wonder if it almost makes an argument to have Sinistcha instead of Rillaboom. I think the answer is always no, but it could be interesting, honestly. Like really, I feel like Sinistcha just doesn't have terrible bulk for what it's worth. Like special defense is a little rough, but we're also getting into stuff that's heavily like trick room stuff. So unless I'm planning on pivoting completely into trick room, the other thing I'm noticing, now that I think about it, now that I said the whole trick room thing out loud and how it was leading into that, I really just don't have a lot of fast sweepers for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know how many like high speed like of these ultra fast mons are really doing numbers outside of like Whimsicott. It's like maybe if you could find a way where Sneasler doesn't get sneezed on and dies or something. But I feel like that's about your best bet. Greninja, really, I'm not thrilled about in all honesty. For Bumpy? No, the bulk is not there, and the special attack only being 95 for being this frail, 120 physical bulk, 130 special bulk. I don't think so. I do not think so. If I wasn't playing with fire with the electric weaknesses, I'd honestly consider Talonflame, but it's so not worth having 3 electric weaknesses, even if there's not many threats like that in the format. Because every now and then I will run into an Arcalodon that just completely ruins my day. I mean, assuming an Electrode, but I'm really just not thrilled with how frail some of these mons are, man. Because, like, even, like, stuff like Primarina has better bulk. Oh, I was not expecting Primarina to be an absolute, like, special tank like that. Maybe if a Trick Room pivot, and no, if a Trick Room pivot ever happens, Pelipper is still, like, guy #1, I feel. I'm a little I mean, I'm not too surprised that Spafra never took off like that, but man, it feels like they were really trying to make just a side spam sweeper with this one, and it just never took off. Okay, um, but yeah, I'm okay. There's a really funny thing I could do. Like, I could just change gears entirely, lean fully into the trick room thing, and just, like, try to hacks people with the Dunsparce, because it was a legitimate thing, and was it D? E? I forget which regulation it was. It wasn't too long after the whole Fisher hacking. I don't think anyway. It was like around the same time as World, so it was like 23 Worlds was what, D or E? I don't remember. I think it was D, but I don't know. I also really don't feel like checking, to be honest. I'm too far deep in trying to figure out how to make this team not as weak. I think the biggest issue right now is that Palafin has to sacrifice a turn before it can be useful, and it kind of becomes a little obvious when I'm gonna fish for it, but it's kind of like the option is either that or go with the 70 attack stat, so pick your poison. This stream really has kind of just been the yapping stream, but I feel like at least for the early stages of this is kind of how it has to be, as boring as it is to like watch, because I need to try to get a better concept going for my team. Which, by the way, I actually had planned on introducing my team at the beginning of the stream, but I guess I'm not really planning on hanging around too much longer, so I guess I'll just do a general idea for what this team was supposed to be now. So the main the main like heart of this team kind of relies on either Palafin, Sylveon, or Dango being the sweepers just whenever one is useful. The idea is like Murkrow is more than likely always getting taken. One of either Incineroar or Rillaboom is also always getting taken because of just the sheer utility and damage they can do, while just also being bulky. Um, More times than not, Incineroar over Rillaboom, but in the two games I've played, I think that well, no, I only really bought Bro for like that last match. But yeah, and then um ideally like one or two sweepers, more than likely Palafin to have something to complement the support I take type wise, and one of either Sylveon or Dingo. Sylveon I went because I thought that like even though I don't know how much numbers Sylveon is actually doing this regulation with all of the like steals and poison types running around. I thought that like at least for the things that's hitting at neutral, it's doing like really good damage, especially after throat spray and especially with pixelate. Like those hyper voice are kind of dangerous. They kind of be lethal. And then I guess, but also one of the flaws is like Terra Blast kinda has not seen as much usage as I was thinking it would. I get this is a sample size of like two matches, two best of threes, but I feel like more times than not, I've had to burn Terra to keep Murkrow alive so I don't insta compromise my game state, or to keep um or to boost Palafin's damage just enough. And I definitely still think that Goldango's Terra might get used a lot more in the future if it stays on the team. It was a tough call I had to make. I really wish that I had realized in that match that Murkrow was never dying to Whimsicott there, because I don't think I ever dropped that game if Goldango Terra normals. Or at least I don't lose that fast. Moral victories. And then bulky Goldango, Terra type normals, seen a bit in Rakuchi, I believe, standard set. I just, yeah. I don't think it's worth going like glass cannon for this, like especially with nasty plot, and especially since we're not worrying about legendary grade Pokemon right now in Regulation H. I think bulky dingo 100% works for what I'm trying to do. But I definitely think I might need to be eating a bit better for this, because I feel like when I get around to like trying to full of complex spreads on streams, Dingo is 100% the first mod that's getting that I'm working with, because the I really need to just understand my limits with Dingo. And then I think I explained earlier, yeah, my dilemma with just not having close combat and the 3 water moves on Palafum. And then items are pretty much like all standard. Like I think with the exception of like Dingo, these are like all standard sets, so there's not really too much more to explain. Or maybe that's just laziness. I'll try at the beginning of the next stream to do a more like in-depth view of what I'm working with, because I also might be tweaking the team a little off stream to reduce the yapping time. We'll do one more though. I think I do have a direction in where this team is going, and I do think it probably ends with Palafin and Dango both getting replaced. And it also probably ends with Murkrow getting benched in favor of Whimsicott. Which that leaves its own set of problems. Sylveon then also probably gets benched in favor of someone else, because 2 fairy types in this economy is just asking for trouble, I feel. I feel like even by like the next episode, this might be completely unrecognizable team wise. I feel like this is 100% gonna pivot into a Trick Room team at some point. But with Ursaluna running around in Regulation H, I feel like that's kind of just how it's gonna gravitate in general. Because I mean, like, yeah, this is the third Trick Room team I feel like, or the first one wasn't actually Trick Room, it was an imposter. But like, come on, 2 Trick Rooms back to back. Fisher connects. Please tell me. Okay. No Tinglu. Thank God. Well, yeah, they couldn't be Tinglu anyway, but I didn't really know if there were any other Oko users in this meta. I don't know. Fisher just came out of nowhere. That regulation. My head is kind of empty thinking about what I want to do here. I think I'm leading Palafin Rillaboom. I'm actually not going to bring Murkrow. I'm actually not going to bring Murkrow. I think I'm going to try to fight this and I think I just try to fight this in Trick Room, honestly. Because I think Murkrow is just going to be a big liability. Especially since I know Luna is for a fact in the background. And probably either Talon or Palmon if I had to guess. Maybe a Moongus. Probably Moongus, actually, a Moongus Ursaluna. Anyway, flip turn on Farigiraf, and then I'm gonna just Woodhammer. I wanna try to get this thing gone. Wow. Terragrass, yep, I should have paid attention to that more. This might prove to be an unwise decision. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. I don't think it's doomed yet. Oh my goodness. This is horrid. Interesting range. We'll take note of that. We'll take note of that. We'll take note of that. Soccer 100% kills, I think. I feel like I just have to go for it though. Ugh, yikes, I got packed up. I got so packed up there. Okay, so Grassy Glide into the Luna slot. It probably protects this turn in all honesty. And then I just protect and Sylveon. Okay, this... Alright, Murkrow is a requirement. Um, I think this one's borderline unwinnable. Yeah, yeah, there's no, yeah, yeah, there's really, there's really no need, and, um, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna end off, but yeah, I hope it's just over. Alright, so Murkrow has to be in. Murkrow just has to. And that's the other thing, like, I don't know how good balance actually is, and because like this is by all means a balanced team. I don't know if it's doing numbers like that when Ursalunas are just running around, being able to do whatever. This is such an obvious Terra bait. It really is. So much so that I'm just gonna fake out. Wow, I wasn't expecting to get one shot there. I think that may have been preventable in all honest. Sharp beak? I actually, like, yeah, I processed it, I just don't know what it does. Like, it's kind of like speaking in moon rooms, like, I just don't, I'm assuming it has something to do with being flying type Mystic Water, if I had to guess. I'm just getting packed up in this elo. Oh my god. If it's Earth power, okay. Oh right, it doesn't matter. I forgot. Mine's it combines what's it called, Scrappy. This might be a wash, and we might be thinking long and hard in the drawing board off stream. Um, yeah, the only chance I think I have is gunning for Make It Rain. And don't tell me you're gonna Revival Blessing, because that's the only reason you use Palma. Well, Double Shock packs. No, it doesn't pack me up. Yeah, it's gonna Revival Blessing. It's literally the only thing it can do right now. aside from like double shock, but I don't see it. I think it's just gonna get Talonflame back. Be honest with you. Okay, prove me wrong, I'll tell you that. Double shot. I actually don't know what that move does. It's like it kind of has an effect similar to like conversion, right? Or something like that, where the type is dependent on like the one. Like I can't explain it, but I think it like takes the type or something. This is actually a knowledge gap. Okay, we will be looking at that after. Um, I mean, like, I don't know what I'm doing here right now. Murkrow, please wake up. Oh, it's so over. It's so over. It's like, it's over, dude. It's so over. Oh my god, the Rage Bouter's crazy. And then Blood Moon, Okos, yep. Oh fellas, it's been an honor. It really has been an honor. Oh no, 1178. That really doesn't mean too much, but man. Oh, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of failure here. Because, like, I'm very much just trying to learn right now. Data double shot. Oh, right. It gets rid of the electric type. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, it's one of those moves. Oh, right. So, like, it's effectively only a fighting type then? I think that's how that works. Yeah. And then it doesn't keep stab, I don't think. Ugh, that's wow. I got cooked. But it's a good starting point. By the time episode 2 of this starts, we're probably gonna have an unrecognizable team. I will explain everything at the start of the stream this time. Hopefully there will be a lot less yapping involved. And we'll go from there. For the like one person that was here, DRB Games, thank you. Thank you for like answering me on Discord and actually helping to make sure that this everything works properly. um yeah. And if anyone happens to be just watching this or ASMRing this in the background or something, thanks for listening to a big yap fest for like 90 minutes. Hope to see y'all in the next one, and we'll go from there. Night, y'all, and don't know when the next episode will be, but let's make it a good one.